A name for your system? It's more likely than you think. Hi everyone, this is Dante, and I am so thrilled right now because we finally have a good setup to film videos. I cleared off the desk and put everything on here, and no, we no longer have to precariously balance everything on our bed while trying not to shake the camera. It's great. So, in my travels around the internet and in and out of the D.I.D community, I've seen a question pop up a bazillion times, and that is, what is a system? So you see the word system referring to people with D.I.D a lot, like in usernames or just in basic conversations and stuff, but the word system is used to describe a bunch of alters in one body. This can be used in reference to people with D.I.D and OSDD. If you think about it, the word system is just basically used for a group of alters, like, you know, you see like a flock of birds, a herd of deer, a system of alters. It works pretty well. And a lot of people will choose to pick names for their systems, and there's a reason behind that, which is to pick a name that can refer to the collective as a whole, rather than just going by the host's name, because that can cause some problems for some people. For example, if someone is calling us by Devin constantly, that really increases the likelihood of Devin coming out. And that's not something we always want. So we try to go by just the system name usually. If people call us Aether, that is like the coolest thing ever. Picking a system name can be like equally fun and challenging because it's like trying to come up with a name that really just suits you as a collective and fits everyone, but in some way, and just something that sounds cool. Sometimes it takes a few tries to come up with a really good system name that really sticks, but other times it's just instant and it'll just stay with you for life, which is super cool. Most of the people we know have like gone through a couple different ones. Like, we started out as the Aether system, but there was like a whole thing with like someone else using that username, and at that time we were also like, you know, we could use something kind of new, something fresher, because we've had this since like high school, so that holds lots of memories. So we decided to go with the Aether amalgam. And an amalgam is a word used to describe a bunch of pieces put together in a whole, and I thought that was kind of beautiful. So ours is a little bit weird, but we see a lot of other names like System 000, which is our friend who lives on campus. You've got the Amplexus system, you've got Acrylic Chaser system, you've got all sorts of names. They're all super unique, all of them fit them in some way or another. It's really cool to see each system like discover a name that fits them, and just to have that, it's really cool. And although I make a big deal about individuality and expressing oneself, it's okay if system names overlap. Like, there are a couple different people who use like the Tarot system, or what was another one? The Galaxy system, I think, or the Solar system. I think there's two, but I'm not positive. I have a terrible memory, just dissociative things. But having two systems with the same name is just like having two people with the same name. There's like a million Jeffs out there, and I've lost track of the amount of Emilys in the world. But picking a name for your system doesn't have to be too challenging or too complicated or anything. Sometimes it's just what feels the best to you, and that's totally fine. So to recap, a system is a group of alters in one body. This is a term used for D.I.D and OSDD. People can choose to name these systems to come up with a title for the collective. And this could be anything from the Chocolate Milk system to the Starlight Orchestra to the Aether amalgam to just about anything. Whatever suits you best is what can work for you, you know? Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Please look for our videos. We're going to try to do them Tuesday and Friday, but life happens, so we will do roughly Tuesday and roughly Friday, but for the most part, Tuesday and Friday. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.